Global currency shock. Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong set to revalue tomorrow. Tomorrow marks a turning point in global finance. After years of speculation, debates, and anticipation, the revaluation, or V, of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, and Vietnamese dong, VND, is finally happening. The numbers are nothing short of jaw-dropping. The dinar is expected to rise to $5.30 and the dong to $4.50 for currency holders and investors alike. This could be a once-in-a-generation opportunity. But what does this all mean? Why is the financial world abuzz? And what should you be doing right now to prepare? Let's break it all down in this comprehensive guide to the most talked-about financial event of the decade. What is a currency revaluation, RV? A revaluation occurs when a country increases the official value of its currency in relation to a standard like the US dollar. Unlike normal market fluctuations, a revaluation is a government-led decision, often based on economic improvements or strategic financial goals. For Iraq and Vietnam, this change has been years in the making. Both countries have shown significant progress in stabilizing their economies, boosting exports, and upgrading financial systems. The upcoming rate changes are a reflection of these efforts, and they could have dramatic implications for the global financial landscape. Why the Iraqi dinar is rising. Once one of the Middle East's strongest currencies, the Iraqi dinar faced steep devaluation due to war, international sanctions, and economic instability. Over the past decade, however, Iraq has quietly made significant strides. The country has increased oil exports, attracted foreign investment, and rebuilt much of its internal infrastructure. According to insider reports and statements from financial analysts, the Central Bank of Iraq is now prepared to move forward with a bold currency revaluation. As of tomorrow, the new exchange rate will reportedly be $5.30 as for IQD. If you've been holding on to dinars for years, your patience may soon pay off in a big way. Vietnam's economic surge and the VND revaluation. Vietnam's transformation into an economic powerhouse has been one of the most underreported stories in global finance. Over the past 10 years, the nation has seen rapid industrial growth, tech sector expansion, and a consistent rise in exports. Now, the Vietnamese government is ready to let its currency reflect this new strength. The dong, currently trading far below its real market potential, is expected to jump to $4.50 per VND. For those who invested when the dong traded at fractions of a penny, the returns could be monumental. What could this mean for investors? If you're holding physical currency like IQD or VND, you might be on the edge of a financial breakthrough. Early investors could see life-changing returns overnight. A relatively small initial investment could now be worth hundreds of thousands, even millions. But the value you realize depends on more than just the exchange rate. Conversion fees, exchange terms, and taxes can significantly affect how much you ultimately take home. Timing will also be key. Knowing when to exchange and through which channels will make a major difference. Where to exchange your currency? Starting tomorrow, banks, licensed dealers, and designated redemption centers are expected to begin processing exchanges. Institutions like Wells Fargo, Chase, and other regional banks may participate, but terms will vary. Here's what you should do now. Call ahead to verify if your bank will be handling the new exchange rates. Make sure your notes are in mint condition, as damaged bills may be rejected. Keep all your receipts and certificates of authenticity organized to speed up the process. Avoid sketchy dealers. Stick with licensed institutions to protect your investment. Be smart about taxes. Profits from exchanging dinar or dong will likely be considered capital gains by the IRS or your country's tax authority. You could owe a significant portion of your windfall if you don't plan accordingly. Speak to a qualified tax advisor right away. They can help you explore legal strategies to reduce your tax burden, such as using trusts or reinvesting in retirement accounts. Remember, it's not just about how much money you make, it's about how much you get to keep. Will other currencies follow? The revaluation of IQD and VND may be just the beginning. Experts believe this could spark a global realignment of undervalued currencies. Nations like Zimbabwe, Iran, and others with artificially low exchange rates might also consider similar moves in the near future. If that happens, we could be witnessing the start of a global currency reset, a dramatic shift in how wealth and economic power are distributed around the world. It's a development worth watching closely, especially if you're a Forex trader or international investor. Fixed or floating? What's the plan? Both Iraq and Vietnam are expected to launch their revalued currencies under a managed float system. That means the exchange rates will still respond to supply and demand, but within a set range controlled by their central banks. This model offers flexibility while protecting against market manipulation or panic-driven swings. Over time, these currencies may fully transition into a free-floating model, offering even more opportunities for trading and investment gains. It's not too late to act. Even if you haven't invested in these currencies yet, all is not lost. Analysts believe that these new rates might just be the beginning. As both countries continue to grow economically, their currencies may appreciate even further. Just be aware that prices will likely spike once the revaluation is confirmed. If you're considering buying, weigh your options carefully. Consult with financial experts and avoid making decisions based solely on hype or fear of missing out. Final checklist: what to do tonight? With the revaluation set to begin tomorrow, here's a quick action plan. Review your currency holdings and make sure your bills are in good condition. Organize your paperwork, receipts, purchase dates, and authenticity certificates. Research reputable exchange locations and call ahead to confirm details. Speak with a tax advisor about how to manage any potential gains. Set a reminder to check updated exchange rates in the morning. In summary, we are on the brink of a historic financial shift. The Iraqi Dinar at $5.30 and the Vietnamese Dong at $4.50 signal. More than just rising numbers, they represent a new era in global economics. Whether you're an investor, a speculator, or just a curious observer, this is one event you'll want to follow closely. So stay informed, stay cautious, and most importantly, stay prepared. Tomorrow could change everything.